Hey, how's it going, guys? So I'm back, finally. I know I was gone for the last half of December and pretty much the whole month of January, but I'm back, finally. And I'm gonna give you guys a short explanation of why I was gone for so long. And I'm gonna try to make the explanation as short as possible for you guys, because I don't want this video to be about me explaining to you guys where I was the entire time. So I took a step back from YouTube because I wanted to spend the holidays with my family. And after the holidays ended, work and school started up again, and I ended up getting busy with that, doing adult stuff because, you know, I'm a big boy now. And that's pretty much why I was gone for the whole month of January and the last half of December, because I was busy doing stuff. But for now on, I'm gonna try my best to put at least 2 or 3 videos a week, so I won't leave you guys hanging anymore. Anyway, I don't want this to be a video about me explaining where I was, because I've made way too many of that. Like the title says, this video is gonna be about 2019 and not about me explaining where I was. Before I talk about 2019, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that bell icon too to get notified when I upload new videos. I'm just kidding. Before I want to talk about 2019, I want to talk about 2018. 2018 was a huge year for me. A huge amount of steps were taken, a huge amount of leaps of faith were taken, and a lot of changes too happened in my life. When I turned 23, which was the beginning of last year, I lost my military dependency. And for those of you guys that don't know, I grew up 23 years of my life. I was an army brat, and being a military kid was everything I knew, you know? And to have that stripped away from me, my dependency, basically it was saying that that huge part of my life, being a military child, was being stripped away from me because I was deemed too old to be a military dependent. And that hit hard because, like I said, that was a huge change for me. A huge part of my life that I knew was basically being taken away from me. Another very huge thing was when I moved out of my parents' house to move here to San Diego, where I'm at right now. Again, that was hard because I have never ever done anything like that before. I've never been completely away out of the house, not permanently at least. Like, I was gone on vacation for like almost a month, but I don't really count that. But having to be on my own and doing stuff for myself, it proved to be challenging at first, but as I did it more and more, it was easier. Yeah, it was scary at first, but it got easier as time went on. And I guess for any of you guys who are struggling with that, or who are scared of being out on your own, like say you just finished high school, I mean, it's normal to be scared because you don't know what's gonna be ahead of you. Just know that you know, don't be so caught up in trying to figure stuff out on your own. You know, even though your parents might be far away, they're still there for you no matter what. And that was a huge thing I had to learn too. Like, I shouldn't be so caught up in trying to figure things out on my own. I have people around me that love me that could help me out, because obviously your mom and dad are there for you and they've been through it before. Like, you're not the first person to go through that. And another thing, it wasn't a hard thing, but it was a thing that made me happy. Last year I celebrated my 1-year anniversary with my girlfriend. You know, it was huge for me because I've never been in a relationship for that long. Usually ended prematurely, and we're still together to this day. So it's another huge milestone that I'm proud of and happy for. And other than that, that's it for 2018. So we're gonna move on to 2019. It's gonna be pretty deep. I'll try not to get emotional, but last year I had a car, right? And my brother wrecked it. So we're stuck with our parents' van, and our parents moved back here in the beginning of December. So they were gonna take back the van, which means that my brother and I, we weren't gonna have a car. So my parents helped us find a car, and long story short, they ended up buying us cars. They sat us down and they said, my mom was talking, by the way, she said, your dad and I, or your papi and I, so I call him, we've done everything that we felt obligated to help you out, but everything here on out, it's up to you guys to take care of. So my mom turns to me and she says, Jose, you graduate from college next year, 2020 of March. After that, you know, you're on your own. You can't depend on me and your papi anymore. You know, at the time I was like, okay, but those words stuck with me. I was like, wow, you know, 2019 is basically my last year of me being fully dependent on my parents. 13 months from now, I'm gonna graduate from college, and after that, I'm gonna go through some pretty crazy unknown territory, having to pay bills on my own, because right now I'm using the allowance my parents sends me. Just having to do everything on my own, like having that thought roll through my head after the conversation I had with my parents at the beginning of January was scary. You know, it was crazy too, because also around that time, I think it was January 18th, my favorite band released an album called Native Tongue, and the band's called Switchfoot. I've mentioned in another video how they're my favorite band, and one of the first songs, actually the first song on that album was called Let It Happen. The song basically, the chorus basically says, that's what hit me hard. It's basically about how, you know, we don't control the future. We can't run away from it. We just gotta let it happen and just know that we'll be okay. Having listened to that song while my mind was going through all that, like it touched me deeply, and I was able to relate to the song at an emotional level, so much to where I broke down in tears. Like, I have never listened to a song and have it touch me that much to where I broke down in tears. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, not sure how many young people watch me here on YouTube. I don't know how many people my age or older than me have watched it. But honestly, we don't know what's gonna happen in the future. It's inevitable. You know, we shouldn't run away from it. We shouldn't try to, you know, push it back, because sooner or later it's gonna catch up to us. We're gonna have to, you know, face it head on. And yeah, it's gonna be scary to talk about the future, to face the future, knowing that things that we don't know are going to happen. But as it happens, you know, we just gotta know that, you know, we're gonna be okay. And as long as we stay strong and keep those ones that we love close, we're gonna be okay. And yeah, that's just everything I wanted to say. Is more of a sappy, I guess you can say, deep video. I guess I don't really make too many of these. All mine are like about fun and stuff, and me screaming and reacting to video games. But yeah, I just wanted this to be a video with a message, and I hope my message was conveyed properly and that it was easy to understand. There was moments where I rambled, but yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. And you know, one more thing before I end this video, before I went on my month break from YouTube, I recorded several videos before I left. It was one episode of Bending the Ink Machine, which I uploaded last week. It was a bunch of episodes of Life is Strange Before the Storm. It was Super Smash Brothers, and what else? Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So all those videos I just mentioned were pre-recorded, so you're gonna see them in the near future. And all the videos that aren't part of the list I just gave out are recorded recently. So like this one right here, this video is a recent video that I'm recording, and everything else that I just listed is pre-recorded. So there will be a mixture of pre-recorded and recently recorded videos. Like I just bought Resident Evil 2, the remake for PS4. I'm thinking about doing a playthrough of that one pretty soon. So yeah, it's gonna be a jumble of just, you know, videos that I just want to get out there. So keep an eye out for that, and I hope you guys watch those as well. And anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to me once again ramble. But anyway, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos, and hit that like button too. I'll greatly appreciate. Leave a comment down below what you thought, and if you can relate to anything I talked about in this video. And anyway, this is MrSonicManu signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.